excited to welcome to the stage Property Finder's CEO and founder, Michael Lahyani.
Hello, hello. Good afternoon, everybody. This is great. This is lovely to see so many faces. And I am really excited to be spending these couple of hours with you this afternoon. I want to take a particular moment to thank all of you for taking the time to be with us today. I know you all have very busy schedules, but it is important that we take some time together to reflect and share some of those ideas that are going to shape the future. What a better place to talk about the future than the Museum of the Future. This beautiful landmark that we all drive by regularly and that always reminds me of the forward-thinking mentality that really exists here in the UAE. Today, look around you. Leaders, shakers, movers, influencers of the real estate industries are here. And I want to take a special moment to thank our government officials that are honoring us with their presence. I want to welcome Your Excellency, Mr. Majid Al-Mari from DLD of Dubai, and also want to welcome Your Excellency Dr. Adib Al-Afifi from Abu Dhabi. Warm welcome. So, as the leading technology company that is here in the UAE to support the real estate sector, we want to curate many more moments like this, moments where we bring the industry together, whether it is the real estate agencies, the developers, the regulators, the media. We want to bring people together so that we can share, hopefully, some inspiring content, some engaging content that will raise and elevate the conversations around our day-to-day. And we have a very packed agenda with some amazing speakers that I personally look really forward to listening to. But before we kick off, I would like to share with you how we at Property Finder look at the macro. Look at the macro because Dubai, although it is a unique place, it is absolutely connected to the rest of the world. And it is important to understand where we stand right now and how is the global economy going to impact the UAE. And so the first place that we turn to is the largest economy of the world, which is the US. And when we look at the US today, there is something quite phenomenal that is actually happening. If you look at the global techs, and I'm talking about the FANGs particularly, you look at their valuation today, they are at an absolute all-time high. They've never been at that kind of level. And that is mostly fueled by the future prospect of what AI is going to deliver and the improvement in profitability and innovation that are going to come out of it. But what's really interesting is that these record valuations are happening in an environment where interest rates are extremely high. And that is not common, right? Usually these two are at odds. And what that means is that there is a lot of upside that is left in this global economy. And that our views of the future is that things look pretty good from where we are today, despite sometimes the gloom and bloom that we read from the media. Now, these interest rates have an impact also on the global economy, especially as they're announced to stick around for a little bit longer. We know inflation was a big driver of rising these interest rates, and inflation is sticky. Inflation doesn't disappear like that overnight. And so what is the impact of those high interest rates going to have on the real estate market here? Over the last 2 years, we've seen a market that has been more resilient than we could have ever hoped for. And I think this is a new norm that we're seeing in the UAE real estate market, is a new resilience, a lot less volatility. And I've been spending some time with the media just before I came here, and they were always asking about what does the future hold. And I think what we are going to see is a normalization of the growth. What is the new growth of the real estate sector in the UAE? Of course, the rates that we've seen in the past, the 50, 80% growth is not sustainable, but what is the new norm? And that is where we're trying to find our ground right now. So what a better way for us to show our commitment to the region, and what a better way to show our trust in not only the real estate industry, but in you, actually. In you, the people who transact day-to-day the real estate, is the announcement that we did 2 weeks ago, where we actually bought back an original investor that had invested into Property Finder. And that was the largest share buyback that has been done in the private sector in the UAE. And the message, or what you should read between the lines here, is the confidence that we as a management and as shareholders of Property Finder have in the future of the industry, but also the future of the region. We today have more skin in the game in the company than ever before, and this is thanks to you and the trust that we place in you. With that, I would like to wish you a lovely event, and I will see you a little bit later. Enjoy yourself.